Build-A-Button includes a mail merge feature that makes it possible to use unique text for a series of buttons. You might use this feature, for example, to create name badge buttons. Let's take a look at how the mail merge feature works. I'll start off by loading a button design that I've already created. So I'll click on the Upload to Edit button up toward the top right, and then I'll click Choose Files so that I can go to the location where I've saved my button design. So here I have the text file saved from Build-A-Button for the button that I want to customize. So I'll select that file and click the Open button, and then I'll click Upload in order to actually upload and open my button design. To use the mail merge feature, you need to have a blank text field. So I have a placeholder here that shows player name as the text. I'll go ahead and click to edit that text and then clear out the text so that the text field is empty. Next, I'll click the Save and Print button up at the top right because I'm going to be saving a PDF file that includes my various buttons. So I'll click that button and then I want to choose the CSV File to Print option. I'll click that button and then I can choose my CSV file. So I'll click Choose Files and then select my CSV file and click the Open button. A CSV file, by the way, is a simple unformatted document that includes information separated by commas. You can create a CSV file, for example, with most spreadsheet software such as Excel. So here you see I have a list of names, and then I simply save this as a CSV file, which can then be used in Build-A-Button. So having selected that file, I'll click the Upload button, and then Build-A-Button will process my CSV file containing, in this case, the names of my Little League players, and then that information will be used to create a series of buttons. Once the processing is complete, you'll have the option to download the files that were created. And so in this case, there are two files because of the number of buttons that I've created. So I'll click on the first download file button. That will initiate the download of my button designs, and then I'll click the second download file button for my second PDF file. I can then click the close button to close that dialog and then close once again, and then I'll click the X at the top right and I'm back to my button design. And by opening the PDF file that I downloaded, you can see that I now have a series of buttons, each with a unique name based on that CSV file, thanks to the mail merge feature in Build-A-Button.